as the institutions that, why am I echoing? What do you think about the institutions that have put into Bitcoin? When do you think they'll be scared enough to pull out?
It's only going to make money. I believe the next psychological resistance is 30.
I would say the institutions are pulling out. The institutions are pulling out. That's why it's dropping that much.
Well, you also got a lot of people who bought Bitcoin, early on that are pulling out too. So, but my point is that, back, like I was saying, October, November, that's about the time that a lot of institutions started buying in. And that's why I'm wondering, how long is it going to take before Bitcoin comes down back to where I remember selling my, measly $2,000. But, if I would have kept that in, that would have been a lot of money. But I'm just wondering, how long is it actually going to take for us to get there?
The thing is, it's so unpredictable. I mean, right now, based on what we're seeing today, this is the most this is the most that I've seen as far as price action is concerned in the past 3 or 4 days. So everybody's throwing out where are we going to be when we hit this resistance? We're at this support. Where this is going to drop or bounce. And to me, I feel like there's no rhyme or reason. Based on the lack of consistency. We can't really assume where this is going to go, and if this is going to hit in the 30s. If it's in the 30s, is it going to go down to 35? How can we assume this based on what we've seen? And there's no chart pattern that's going to tell us where things are going to be headed.
I disagree with that.
No chart.
You can make a
where China's government steps in and shuts their shit down.
That's the thing. They already stepped in and shut it down. So I think you could see a huge retracement, because if Chinese people are pulling their money out, that's
for sure.
That's trillions of dollars out there, man.
That just speeds up the process too.
Right. If the Bank of China had investments, if Bank of China had investments,
slow down and really rethink this, because this is happening for a reason. Nobody wants to get away from a bull market, so I think we need to dig into the internet and find some answers to these questions, because this kind of a drop, is for a reason.
I gave my theory earlier.
Tell me the reason why this consolidated for 4 days straight.
Hey guys, you mentioned there's no chart patterns on Bitcoin. We did an exercise a couple nights ago on Yukon's chart where we measured that head and shoulders. We put a neckline on it, and if you measure the length of the head from the break of the neckline, it can give you some sort of technical approximation of where we might go. So if you guys look at your chart and measure the break of that neckline, for me, it's 30,000 around about. That will be my target if you guys want to take a look at that again.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's what Mitch Ray said actually today.
Excellent.
Can I make a theory about this whole China ban on Bitcoin? Remember that huge first drop that they lost over $1 trillion? Just right at that point, now China's saying we're going to ban this. That tells me that maybe some of the banks in China had some crypto investments and they got fucked.
And they're trying to get it back.
Of course.
Yeah.
Time to in China now.
Sorry for swearing.
Also, we might hear a little bit of doomsday. However, it could be perfectly healthy. There's probably people on the sidelines waiting to get in, and we'll find support somewhere. I'm optimistic overall in the whole entire situation, and you're getting some of this at a discount, in my opinion.
Well, there's going to be a lot of companies that were looking at the price of some of these coins being like, well, we're kind of considering it, but it's kind of expensive to get into. But now that they're seeing the price come down, it might open their eyes back up and be like, well, we might just get in where we want to get in.
Well, and also,
this is healthy. This is healthy.
I'm 25. Money will rotate in. The stock market's super flat. So if anybody wants to see they're making profits and there's an opportunity, this would be a good opportunity.
I bet it ain't flat tomorrow, man.
I have an opposite theory. I think this is going to...
It's going to 25, man.
I think it's going to affect geopolitics. To be honest,
Tomorrow before the stock market opens, I believe they're going to pull out the.
Whoa! There's people talking already. Wait.
Chill. Guys, real quick, for the people that are saying that you cannot predict it, Biscuit, hold on one second, please.
Just to reset things over.
Sorry.
For the people,
I want to share something.
Go ahead.
So in 2017, during the bull run, we had 6 drops, 6 dips correction. The first one was minus 38, and then we had to run 138% up. The other one is 38. The other one we also did 33. The other one we did 38. The other one we did 36. Each one is like a month apart. I posted in general if you want to see it. The last one was 29%. In my opinion, in order to trigger the reaction that I want to see from an actual bottom, it seems like that Tesla bottom of 37K is in play, unfortunately, because the whales, in my opinion, as I have seen, have been moving around Bitcoin for the last week, and now they're doing their thing. So let's see if this is actually like a bull run correction or the start of the bear market.
and all I was going to say to add to that, just really quick, is for those who are saying that we don't really know where it's going or what it's doing, maybe not on a long term, although we all have our feelings, but if you take a look at the chart section for where I posted, and I've said it a couple times, I've been calling it all night. I've been calling it for a couple of days along with static, but I've called it all night right before it happened and accurately before the moves happened, right as they did. If you know what you're looking for and you've learned to read charts, none of this should be surprising to you guys.
Hey, this is RJ. Can I
guys? Anything to that gentleman's point? Anything that goes up has to come down. Like, I don't understand this idea. Like, we're just gonna go. We're never gonna touch.
versa.
We're never gonna touch. We're never gonna touch a 200 EMA on Bitcoin in our entire lives, ever. We're at the 200 EMA right now on the daily.
Well, we have a bounce back right now.
It's the first time we've touched it in 2 years.
Yeah, guys, I want to add real quick on Doge, real quick. On a 4-hour chart, we are about a centimeter away from the 200-day moving average. The last time we even got close was May 12th, so about 6 days ago. We didn't touch it, but we got close. Before that, the last time we touched it, it was in the pennies back in April. So we are right about to touch it right this minute at about 41 even. So just keep an eye on that. We haven't touched it. Actually touched it in over a month. So just be aware, we are coming right up on it at 41.
And the stream is crashing.
And are you expecting a bounce off that, or are you expecting this to break through it? Okay.
I'm expecting a bounce. And Tame, the YouTube stream's going down about every 3 minutes. It just goes to a black screen and makes you refresh.
Yeah, my YouTube stream's been doing similar things. Like, it keeps dropping out. I don't know what's going on.
It's China.
I was about to say that.
The market's crashing so hard that everybody's using the internet at the same time.
If I may, really quick.
It's funny because other channels are playing fine. Anything but crypto. I swear to God.
Mine says the stream recording is not available right now.
If I may, really quick, I'd like to
they're listening.
Wyckoff distribution.
It's live streams. Live.
I'm glad you showed up, Taddy.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I took a couple days off to gather myself.
Good man.
Bounce at 41,
You did
46.
great today, man. I think you're a good dude.
Hey, Steph,
Thank you.
can I ask you something?
Rick talk. Man,
Also
look,
good.
if yesterday somebody told you that China was going to ban the entire country from Bitcoin, you would have thought it would drop more by this point.
What time is it over there now?
Not necessarily. I mean, if you take in all the countries that probably have money into Bitcoin, this is probably that portion that came out of China.
They're the greatest miners of Bitcoin as well.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, well, that's where they're mining it. They're also probably holding a lot too.
It's 11:05 in China right now, and I'm sure that they're moving stuff around. I'm sure.
PM or AM?
AM, and this started happening around what 9 a.m. I guess over there, maybe 10 a.m. to drop. 9 a.m.
No. China, it's 1 p.m.
I see.
Well, there's multiple time zones, bro.
Yeah, well, I see China 11:05 a.m. But you're right.
The stream is still down on YouTube. I think I crashed it.
Yeah, I think all of YouTube's down right now. I can't even open YouTube.com.
Cyber tech.
Wow.
Hey, Rick, how long have you been here, Rick?
How long? What? Sorry.
How long have you been here on the Discord?
In Tame's Discord, probably like a month.
Oh, okay, I've never heard you before except tonight.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm not in every day. I'm not in 24/7. But yeah, I pop in and out.
Yeah, people in the general saying all live YouTube videos are down.
Yeah.
That's interesting, honestly.
You guys finished hacking the server yet?
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube, the whole page is down too.
Yeah. We were just talking about it. Everything is down.
No, their homepage is down. They took off everything.
Yeah.
Holy
Let me check if
Fun time.
So
all right, I'm gonna go out now. This is my time to go out now. I think Doge is gonna drop down to 20 cents here. I'm sorry, guys, on the YouTube that can't hear this comment. I'm joking. If you're on the Discord, by the way, it's not gonna go 20. But we could. I told you guys. Remember, if Bitcoin goes under 30 in the 30s, we're gonna see Doge dip really hard.
You said 20.
Okay. If Doge,
No, he's kidding.
Hey, Tame.
I'm being serious right here. If Bitcoin goes in the 30s, Doge will go back to the 20s.
Tame,
get out of here.
Can I ask you something?
20 what?
Static to your last point. If you were referring,
can I ask Tame a question real quick?
Go ahead and ask me.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin does not go to the 30s, you're saying it is impossible for Doge to go to 20s?
No, guys, I never said that. Don't put words on my mouth. Just because I say one thing doesn't mean the other. How did you get that statement? I never said that.
All right, well, we're not even on YouTube right now. So between us boys, I'm just curious. If
no, it's also still possible for that too.
If Bitcoin hangs at 40 and doesn't go below 40, do you think 20 is likely on Doge?
No, 20?
It's not
likely at all.
Either.
It's not going to hit the 20.
Oh, anything's possible.
It's not likely because the wells, they paid higher than 20, so they're not going to sell cheaper than they bought.
Can I just say I'm confident here?
Well, I mean, when I say 20s, I mean 20 to 30. 20 to 29.
Oh, yeah. 25 to 26 is realistic if the wells sell. There's still some wells that bought at like 24.97.
Gotcha.
Can we go to BNB?
I'm putting my money where my mouth is on this one, and I think we're gonna get a nice healthy bounce. I just had an order for 10K Doge fill at 41.9.
Nice buy.
Hey guys, it's Shah. No, I have a question. I actually just woke up. I've been asleep all day. Can somebody fill me in on what happened today?
Well, YouTube just crashed right now.
Oh man, China banned crypto.
Yeah, China launched a nuclear rocket.
It was China.
China banned crypto and YouTube.
China. Don't listen to these fools. They're just
crashed within the last hour or 20 minutes.
No, but on the real though, for real, like there is a crackdown. So right now China's trying to get like super green, and there's gonna be some changes there. So who knows?
I got an email from a financial advisor. They're introducing something called a central banking digital currency.
Yeah, it's backed by gold. That's why they've been hoarding gold for so long.
Like YouTube
yeah, it's the Yuan, digital Yuan. It was on the news today. They're trying to promote it.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you send me an article link? They have a crypto backed by gold?
Yeah, it's been, that's been around in the news for like the last 3 years, but now they finally, they actually admitted that they've been. Yeah, right now it's already like I think they already put in circulation. I don't know if the general public, all of them have them, but now it's like in effect. They're ready to go.
Can you possibly send me anything on that? I want to take a look into that because if
how about you possibly duck go that?
Yeah, no, I'll duck go. That's fine. I'm just if someone's back on the gold standard, that's a huge. I don't think
all you have to write is China crypto backed with gold.
But I don't think anybody. I've been doing precious metals for about 20 years. It's not
a new thing.
Deal.
I mean, there's cryptos that are backed by
It's
gold
called
too here in the States.
GSX by Apollo FinTech.
Well, that's one of them.
GSX.
That's not what it's called. That's one of them.
That's
one. That's one. There's so many that are backed by gold and by silver and by platinum right now. We got crypto that are backed by like wheat prices,
I've been tracking China's gold holdings for the last, probably 10, 11 years, maybe a little longer. If they state sponsor a crypto backed by gold and that's a public offering, I'm going to have to toss some serious money at it because that's nuts. I mean,
I don't know if it's
they're
gonna transfer their yen into some kind of crypto backed by gold.
I think that's 100%. And if they go back on the gold standard, it's going to force everybody to go back on the gold standard if they want to stay competitive. That's big. I was unaware of that. Sorry, that just blew my mind.
The U.S. dollar can't ever go back to the gold standard. That won't ever happen.
We're gonna do some. You know why? Because the U.S. is gonna do something better.
They're gonna go to the Bitcoin standard.
Is there even enough gold for us to do?
You don't need gold on the moon, buddy.
America's going to the DOGE standard.
Hey, who just bought at 41? Who just bought at 41.90? Who was that?
Me.